Welcome back guys on my YouTube channel. Today we have a slightly different video. You know I'm a huge fan of campers, so we went like every year to the biggest caravan show in Italy, the Salone del Camper. Every year I save up a bit of money thinking this is the good year, I'll go there, find my ideal camper van and buy it, but every year they're raising prices. This year I was a bit in shock because I've seen a huge raise in the budget for certain camper vans. I've seen up to 20,000 euro, 15,000 euro increase on the prices. This means that even though I'm saving, the prices are being raised quicker than how much I can save. But with no further ado, instead of doing a video on the whole show, I selected the camper that most got my interest, because most of them were pretty similar in the last 2 years. They haven't changed so much, but there was one new brand I had never heard of that has a really interesting solution for us motorbike riders. I'm here at the Crosscamp caravan booth. It's the first time I see these guys, and the setup they have I think is the ideal for most of us motorbike riders, because it's a completely modular system. Here behind that thing you see there is the shower, but you can remove everything, so when people go out, I'll show you inside. Well, I apologize for the quality of the video. You know how it is at trade show. It's not the ideal place where to take video because of the light, because of the people. No, everyone gets in the way, everyone wants to see the camper, and as soon as we started filming, clearly everyone was immediately curious. So excuse myself, but I'll also use some photos from the website to show you better this really interesting vehicle. Really cool thing about this Crosscamp is it's a modular system. So like this is the kitchen, you can take it down. It's based on an Opel Movano. You have the tent that comes out, but also the ceiling with the furniture that is removable and the bed that can slide out and become a twin bed, or you can raise it up and put it on the wall. You have the full space. So you want to, for example, put, you know, bikes or anything. The only part that doesn't get moved is the part where the fridge is. That's stationary. So you could have all this section empty. But furthermore, it's homologated for other 2 extra seats. That means 4 places to go, and I think it's really superb, and super interested in this setup. Now I'll quickly show you. With the help of my assistant Galia, I'll show you some of these features. Well, there you have the bed that you can use it with a table, so 2 places where to sit. You can easily and quickly remove the table, take it out, then that becomes a bed for 1 person. But let's say your boyfriend and girlfriend, you can also slide out the bed and it becomes a twin bed. Always remember you have also on top. If then we need the space or we need the homologated seats, we will raise the bed towards the wall. We can also remove that back section that you can see behind the bed. There we will find the 2 seats which can be brought backward and forward on that slider, or you can remove everything and have the full storage space to load your bike. If we have our motorbike, especially an adventure bike, loaded and we want to sleep in with her inside, we will go on top of the ceiling, open the bed, and we have there a really big bed which has also an opening, a rooftop opening for some air, but also all the grill around that we can close if we want totally dark. But if we want to see, you know, the sunrise, we can open it and sleep well with a lot of space, keeping everything inside the van. One thing I was almost forgetting is the front seats have a swivel system like all camper vans, so you have also those 2 that can turn around, and the table you can slide it back and forward, so you're not obligated to have it there at the center. You can bring it towards the 2 swivel tables. Other nice little feature is the walls. With all that wood, it has a sort of slider rail where you can place some small shelves to keep maybe bottle of water or a Bluetooth speaker. And on top we have extra storage space in a section where, you know, it doesn't bother you and you can put, you know, even some clothes or anything you need to transport with you. And Crosscamp has different type of accessories and different type of shelves that you can choose directly on the website. The kitchen module has a sink and has 2 containers, water tanks. You don't have so much capacity, but if you bring out the kitchen and you want to use the tap to clean something, wash something, you'll be able to do this. Underneath, we also have some storage space for our food or anything else. Always with the help of Gaia, I'll show you how the shower works. There is an opening on the floor. You have this sort of tent around you. You get inside, bring it up to your head. Then you get the shower and you can wash yourself without, you know, messing around the caravan. Once you've finished, you will drain the water that will go out from the floor. Once you've done, you can bring back down this sort of tent around you and you'll be able to go. For sure, not having a proper toilet can be tricky, especially if you're traveling together and you don't have that much confidence. But if you're going alone, I think that's more than enough because you can have a portable toilet to slide out. And the thing I like most of the shower is that if I need that space to load, I can just move that sort of shower tent to load anything I need to load. And especially when we reach, for example, a track where we are stationary, so we open the side tent, we take out the kitchen module and maybe the table. Removing also the shower part means we have like a living room. We have a lot of space. And you know, especially when you stop riding, it's nice to have that extra space to leave our things, you know, breathe and put everything back in place. The kitchen part where you cook, also that is removable. Clearly, I already harassed the people at the booth, asking them to remove everything to show me, so I couldn't ask them to remove also that kitchen module, but that is removable. The only part you cannot take off is the cupboard with the fridge. The fridge, by the way, is from Dometic, and they have a fridge that everyone needs in their van or camper van, because you can open it on both sides. So you have the fridge door that can open either from left to right or from right to left. Makes it really useful based on, you know, where you're sitting, where you're at when you want to access the fridge. In the back and on the side, as an accessory, you also have this sort of curtain that can be open. It's, you know, so you don't have mosquitoes, anything come in. I think that is a must-have accessory because you want to have fresh air going in the caravan, but you don't want bugs to get in, especially if you go like to Africa. During Africa race, I was so scared of those huge insects. This is why this is a must-have accessory. This campervan model is a prototype. It has just been presented at the Düsseldorf trade show and now here in Italy. On the website, I tried to look. Unfortunately, there is no English language. It's bit complicated to understand. I think they are from Germany. On the website, you can see the prices of the different accessories. They have also other campervan models. For me, this is a vehicle I really would want because I want to be able to load, for example, a Yamaha Tenere inside. The alternative would be to build yourself a campervan, but that is very complicated if you don't have the skills, not used to do it. But especially is so time consuming. This to me is one of the most intelligent vehicles I have seen, and I look forward to try and find and maybe contact the company to try and test drive one of these campervans, especially to see how much space I have when I load the bike. Soon I will bring on the channel another van video, and that will feature the factory Yamaha Team Africa Race van that I personally built here at the workshop, like almost all the vehicles we had at Africa Race. For this reason, be sure to subscribe because I'll bring a video dedicated to every vehicle of the official Yamaha team where I was the team manager. I am also doing some upgrades because first van I'll bring to you will be the Sprinter workshop van, where we're also doing some interesting upgrades. please let me know in the comments if you own one of these Crosscamp brand vans, or what are your thoughts, what are your solutions to load an adventure bike in a van. I'm gonna look forward to try and see if I get a hold of one of these to test. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!